Good evening, everyone. Once again, this is Lamont Hughes. I'm coming to you with another video. As always, I hope everything is well with you and your family. The topic of this video is going to be a number of things, basically, that I've been thinking about, that have been going through my mind. And, to be honest, me starting this channel, I'm kind of started it out thinking that, the primary focus of my channel is going to be, like affiliate marketing, financing, financial literacy, proper education, wealth building, and pretty much, those are the basics, but, it appears that I'm being pulled by the time and just in terms of what's going on, to be honest, like, socially, politically, economic, all the things that are like taking place right now. And to be honest, this is like, this is an exciting time. So, pretty much I'm letting myself be led, and, that was my initial idea, that I thought that would be my niche for this channel. And that's what I intended to be. But as things arise, I got to speak on it because they're all interrelated. They're composite. You can't, live and operate in just, this one area and not be affected by other things that might take place in another area. So basically, I'm saying all that to say that, all things that they're interconnected, one affects one another. So as always, I'm asking that you please subscribe to the channel. I'm asking that you please like this video. Please comment on the video. Please share the video, and also please press that notification bell so that you're notified anytime that I post a video. So I'm thinking about, pretty much what's been going through my mind, thinking about in terms of the struggles, particularly that, that people are having, just in terms of some of the depressing issues, that people are having, no matter what ethnicity you are, no matter what shade of skin you are, pretty much they're crossing the line. But pretty much me being an African American, it's kind of like, we're impacted. I speak from that perspective of me being an African American male, and a lot of things, they affect me, pretty much. They affect, my group, that group of us as African-American male. But anyway, I'm looking at how the issues, that arise, and whether it be police brutality, whether they be, crime that we're committing against one another in our own community, whether they be, just a plethora of things, that we're dealing with. And I'm saying to myself, you'd have to be blind to not see that, the issues that we're dealing with, that they're internal and they're external. A lot of, the issues that we have, they're self-inflicted, but there are a lot and just as much greater, issues that we're dealing with that are externally inflicted. And I'm looking at how, so many individuals are coming up, and these so-called, celebrities, and these spokespeople, and these people that we're supposed to have respect for. They came through, movements, whether they be civil rights or whether they, they've attained a certain amount of wealth, and they stood for a proper and good cause. And now I'm looking at how they're voicing their opinion on the matter and the subject that we're dealing with. And I've come to the conclusion that, their time is expired. They have no benefit to us. What I'm saying? You look at a lot of times you have to gauge in terms of, in terms of what a person says, how it would affect you and how it would affect your community overall, and look at who would be the best benefiter of what they're saying. And it pretty much tells you who they're speaking for. And I'm seeing like a lot of people now, people are coming on and they're supposed to be well respected, and it's like they're on the wrong side of the issue. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying to myself, man, a lot of times, that you're not, here to help the struggle in terms of try to help people to be uplifted, keep your mouth quiet. Don't say nothing. I'm not here to try to put nobody's name on blast or nothing like that, but we've got a multitude of people that are just showing up. You're on the wrong side of the issue, you know what I'm saying? And as some would say, you shucking and jiving and and you buck dancing, let's stop that. If you don't have anything to say, and that you really not for the betterment, of the community, be quiet. And so as a consequence of that, me thinking of all of that, I thought to myself, okay, as a result of me studying, I thought about the 5 pillars that I learned from someone in terms of building up a community, what it takes for us to begin to be vibrant and to begin to take the control of, of pretty much our resources and how we living in. And the first thing, number one, is that we got to control our economics. We got to begin to, control the circulation of the money in our communities. We got to begin to exchange and exchange those products and services with one another so that we can begin to build one another up. Because a lot of times the people that we're purchasing our products and the services from, they mean us no well. They mean us no good. And so a lot of times we're in a trap, we're in a double trap. So even if you try to, support your local neighborhood, a lot of times the individuals in these neighborhoods that you're buying from, that you purchasing, that you're giving your hard-earned money from, that you're giving your hard-earned money to, they mean you no good. So that's the first thing. We got to get our economics kind of, under control. Second, we got to get our media and our method, our ways in which we communicate. We got to begin to be able to control the narratives, in terms of how we communicate, how people see us. We got to be able to control the imagery, because the people that are controlling our imagery, you could see they mean no well. Their intent is to destroy us. I'm looking at this a lot of times when I'm at the job, there's a certain channel. Sometimes I'm just, during the course of the day, I'm walking through and about the job, and there's a certain, I guess it's a news station. Every 30 minutes, there's a mugshot of 2 and 3 black males, that they're saying committed a crime. And I'm not saying that black men aren't committing crimes, but if you watch this station, you would think that only black men are committing crimes. And so that's the issue. So that they're making the face of crime, it appears to be black. And we know that other people are committing crimes if at the same rate, if not higher rate. We know there's other issues in other communities, so we got to take control of that, the media, the communication. Third, we got to take control of our politics, the politicians, whether it be the senators, the congressmen. We got to begin to, take control of the city council, the aldermen, the volunteers, the auxiliary community. We got to take control. We got to begin to be active, in these groups. This ain't the time to be apolitical. I know right now, a lot of times you're going to hear people say, well, just get your money right. Yeah, you got to get your money right, but you got to be political. Politics is pretty much the art and the science of who and what, is going to get what money when it's distributed. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the division of money. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to get what? And if you're not, if you're not involved, then you don't have nobody speaking for you. So it's just like, you ever heard the saying, if you're not at the table, then you're on the menu. So, we got to get our politics, we got to get our politics right. Then, fourth, after we get the politics right, then we can begin to deal with the police and the courts, and all them other agencies, you know what I'm saying? And then we can begin to, change some things, because we'll have those other areas in order in which we can affect them. So right now, if we don't have those other resources in order, we can't affect the police. We can't affect the court. So that's why we struggle so much. That's why you see such the disproportionate in the numbers. That's why you ever see that that image where they got the lady justice, but the lady justice that got the blindfold on, but with the one of the blindfold, the handkerchief is up a little bit where the lady's supposed to be blind, but she's peeking. And so that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's not blind. You know what I'm saying? But when we get those other areas in order, we'll be able to affect change in those areas. And then fifth, then we can go on to the educate. Then we can work on your master's degrees and your PhDs and your professional skill sets. You know, I know they taught us, you know, I know a lot of people, the common knowledge, get the education. You know, education is a tool. It's a pathway to doing better for yourself, and it is, but we got it in reverse. You know, first you have to get your economics in control. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much the education, that comes last. You know, so, you know, that was just something that I was thinking about, those 5 areas that we got to get in order, you know, which is 1, which is our economics, you know, 2, which is our media, 3, which is our politics, 4, which is the police and the courts, and then 5, which is our education. You know, so, you know, hopefully this information, you know, that I just shared with you, I hope it impacts you. I hope it gives you something to think about. You know, I'm going to be consistently bringing videos like this as the information is revealed to me and the things that I know. And, you know, some of this stuff I've already known. Some of it's I'm learning, you know, as I'm presenting it to you. And as I get it, I'm going to be giving it to you. So once again, this is Lamont Hughes coming to you with another video. I know this one's a little long. I'm looking and it's already at 12 minutes. I didn't intend it, but sometime in order to get through the message, all the information I need to share, I need that time. So once again, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. You know, please comment on the video. Give me some suggestions on, you know, what you think I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. Please share the video, and always please press that notification bell so that you're notified anytime I post a video. And once again, you know, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for your time. You know, have a good evening. Take care of yourself and your family. God bless you.